Well, Carolyn, I couldn't believe it when you said you were leaving. I mean, wait a minute, didn't you read the small print when you started? Of course, that's me just trying to be lighthearted. Mainly because I'm so sad that you're going, and this is my grief that has started showing. It's just that it doesn't seem so long ago when Inge and I interviewed you and called to let you know that you were the strongest candidate by far. You were then, ever since then, and you still are. And you're used to me standing up reading poems that rhyme, and of course we'll get by, and I know we'll do fine. But when people heard you were going, how can she leave us? I heard them all say. I tell them, you're off on your own personal mission, and then they had to just respect your decision. It doesn't mean that we're okay with you going. That's why we're here today, as a means of showing just how much you mean to us. And then we'll let you go with not too much more fuss. To those who cannot imagine how far we've come since our journey with HCC had begun, Carolyn arrived to take up the challenge to teach. All of our staff and others within reach, that included student nurses, social workers and OTs, medical students, researchers and registrar trainees. And of course it was evident right from the start the Kaumatu Taumata team held a special place in your heart. Nothing's ever been too much trouble for you. As you'd head out onto the sites to coach just a few or sometimes whole teams who needed your patient guidance, you'd encourage each one with a warm, supportive glance, then methodically walk them through the ropes so they'd know what to do, or at least that's what one hopes. You'd win people over with your genuine smile and get them on board with your flexible teaching style. You're determined that people understand the do-nots and the to-dos, which meant spending much time on the HCC webpage adding more FAQs. You've shown initiative and leadership in your role, and you've been an important and valuable member of the HCC support team. I love how you go about your work in such an independent way, arriving on site early and getting on with your day, putting practical things in place to support everyone, as it's really up to them when it's all said and done. You were quick to raise issues identified by staff and ensure we found solutions for these on their behalf. There are some things people have shared when they think about you, and I must say when I reflected on these, they're all true. You're patient and understanding and tolerant too, with those who find computers complex, and yes, there's a few. Actually, there are far more than that who take longer to learn things, but that never bothers you. You have a breadth of knowledge that most will not achieve, and it's sad to think that this goes when you leave. And the strong relationships you've formed along the way is a tribute to who you are and what you do, is all I can say. You demonstrate patience, determination, and resilience as well, and you've earned respect and mana, as I'm sure you can tell, from the way in which people treat you. It's true. It's not by accident, Carolyn. It's because of you. You're honest and caring and shoot from the hip. You've high expectations and don't put up with any bit of negative thinking. You just sort everything out, like schedules and trifolds. You know what I'm talking about. You mentor those around you, and your approach is always fair. And anyone who knows you understands how much you care about the mental health consumers and the challenges they face. So you've taught staff how to use HCC and record at their own pace. You've always got down to earth pragmatic advice, and when people are stressed, that's really quite nice. You're happy to roll up your sleeves to get the job done. You're not afraid to muck in and support everyone. Like the weekend of the upgrade when we all worked all day through. I just know we'd never have managed without you. So as you look around the room today, everyone's here to wish you well as you head off on your way. So Carolyn, I guess you can tell this is my way of wishing you well.
Kia ora.